For eye care, I have two products. First is the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment. I absolutely love the color of this stuff. It's sort of like a yellowish greenish color. It has olive oil and avocado oil. The reason why I like this is because it says it doesn't migrate to the eyes, which I tend to have a problem with products migrating into my eyes. Therefore, this is a very, very good option if you have that problem. It's very thick, it's very moisturizing, and it just doesn't make your eyes watery or anything like that. So, but it is a basic product. It doesn't really have much anti-aging or vitamins or anything like that. So this can be good under concealer if you want your concealer to last longer. And the next one is the Algenist Complete Eye Renewal Balm. Now this one also doesn't migrate into my eyes, doesn't make my eyes stingy, doesn't make them watery or anything. But on the other hand, this has way more anti-aging properties than the Kiehl's one. This actually has peptides, vitamins, and all that good stuff. So with this, I see a bigger difference into my fine lines under my eyes. So if you're into more anti-aging, then I would go with this, which is a thick balm, but it doesn't feel oily. It just feels like second skin. Next comes the sunscreens. I have actually 4 sunscreens that I've been really loving this year. I will start with the Drunk Elephant, which is a relatively new brand for me to discover. I found it out in Sephora by trying out their Pure Virgin Marula oil, which is super. But this is their Umbra Sheer Physical Defense sunscreen. It has SPF 30 and it's 20% zinc oxide, and it has marula oil, jojoba seed oil, coconut oil, sunflower, raspberry oil, really good stuff in here. And this I will use on the days that I don't want to use anything else, because if you over apply this, or if you use it with a lot of skincare underneath, it can feel a bit heavy, and it also piles up. It creates those small like balls of product. So that's why this I will use on days that I don't want to use anything else. It's also slightly brightening if you're pale skin, because it's zinc oxide, so it's slightly whitening. I don't mind that effect, I actually like it. But yeah, I would definitely recommend. Next one is again Dermalogica. It's their Dynamic Skin Recovery SPF 50. They reformulated this product. So if you had some kind of reactions in the past in their SPF 30 version, this one is a more soothing version of that one. They have toned down in the essential oil, so the fragrance isn't as potent, and I believe they changed something in the sunscreen composition, because I was told that this one is much more gentle on the skin. I haven't had any issues with this. I think it's a beautiful product. It has a lot of vitamins, hyaluronic acid, peptides, and in addition it has SPF 50. So I would repurchase this over and over again. I used to use the previous one, but that one sometimes was irritating on my skin, so I was a bit hesitant to go back to this, but after I tried the new formula, I absolutely love it. It's also less oily than the previous formula, so this feels more, it absorbs better into your skin. Next, another Dermalogica product. This is their Skin Perfect Primer SPF 30. Now, this on its own gives a little bit of color if you're very pale. It's slightly tinted, and it has a glowy pearlescent effect to it, so whatever foundation or tinted moisturizer you will apply on top will appear more radiant. Also, this is a pure mineral sunscreen. It has some vitamins, it has peptides, so it's not a basic sunscreen primer. It actually has benefits to its usage. I usually use this on top of the Dynamic Skin Recovery, because I like to layer my sunscreens. If I use a chemical sunscreen, I like to use a physical sunscreen on top, so that's what I will use. Finally, Another sunscreen that was gifted to me by a really dear friend, Julia from UK. Hello Julia! It's the Zelens Daily Defense Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 30. I absolutely love this sunscreen. This is beauty in a bottle. I feel like I use this and I don't need anything else on my skin. It just plumps my skin. It gives it a lot of glow, a lot of radiance without any shimmer or any color to it, so that's why I was very surprised. And also, it is a very good sunscreen. I mean, with any of those I don't get tan or any hyperpigmentation, so yeah, if you're interested in that, then any of those is actually pretty good.